guys, how y'all doing? I hope everything is well. Everything is good with me. Y'all, y'all know the case where Eddie Azario and the police officer Mark Dial. Y'all remember when I talked about the story where in Philly, where they said they was chasing him in a car, and his name is Eddie. Eddie has swerved over to stop and stopped his car. So Mark Dow, that's the officer, he told us the story that Eddie had a knife and he lunged at him. We saw the video. This is crazy. We saw the video. Eddie never got out of the car. He never got out the car. He shot him, I don't even know how many times, through the window. Yes, through the window. Then the partner, because you remember, the partner got there a little, he was behind him, but a little late. Now, Mark opens the door. Eddie shot up, y'all. Eddie's clearly shot up. He opens the door and he's dragging Eddie out the car. So now his partner is confused, like, what the hell just happened here? So the partner stayed back while Mark is basically being carried to his patrol car to make it seem like he's trying to help him to get to the hospital. They didn't take him in the ambulance. He put him in his car and took him to the hospital. But we seen the video. You came straight up to Eddie's car and you just started letting off on him. And then you said that he lunged at you with a knife. Bro, he never even got out the car. You opened the door, car. Anyway, y'all, I'm a little upset. They let him off. They said it wasn't enough evidence to convict Mark Dow. I don't understand. I'm confused. Like I don't understand. Like, they say, like, your eyes mean a lot. We seen it. They seen it. The man never even opened the door. He never opened the door. Y'all. Mark Dow, the officer, he opened the door, because when he opened the door, Eddie fell directly out of the freaking car because he was lit up. He lit him up. He fell out of the car. So now he's telling his partner that he had a gun and he lunged at me. But his partner didn't get there basically until he opened the door and his body is slumped over. Like, we see this here. You can go and Google it right now and y'all can see what I'm saying. He did not do that. Why are you lying? Like, we saw you without, like, you know what? What is it gonna, you know what? I gotta calm down, because it's very, very hurtful that this keep happening, and every time I turn around, anytime somebody that got authority do some wrong stuff that's going on, the first thing they say, oh, we need to train them more. No, you should have trained them from the beginning. When you got these crooked behind cops out here, you know what? A cop never gonna go to jail. They ain't going. They are not going to jail. They're not going to jail. You can see now. It's very, very, very fortunate. I'm very, very happy that when homeboy was sitting, had his knee on homeboy's throat, that he did go to jail. That's 1 out of a million. 1 out of a million. Because cops don't seem like they're gonna go to jail. You know why? It's a clause that's in their contract when they become a police officer. If they kill you, you know they're not going to be found guilty. Y'all already know that. It's 1 in a million that you're going to be found guilty. I don't care what your eyes seen. They're not going to be found guilty. They need to change this. They need to change this here. And only way this is going to be changed is from the people. Us. Like for real. Because if you sit there and you murder somebody that we see that your body cam, if you ain't got your hand over it trying to hide it, if we see with our own eyes that you did what you did, not just them suing the city, because everything is like Sue Sally. Everybody Sue Sally. It ain't about, let me say something. I know people say, like, you know, if God forbid if they mother, brother, sister, whatever, get murdered by a police officer, you're going to sue the city. That's good and well. But that's not enough. They need to be held accountable. You get sued personally. The police officer need to get sued personally. And he trust me, he gonna think twice. Your all your benefits, everything. You lose everything. You lose everything. This is why they continue to hurt us and get away with it. Because they not. Did you see where the guy was laughing in the car after he ran the poor girl over? He was laughing. He said, "Oh, just cut her a check." Then he had the nerve to put a price on the check. He said, "Oh well." He said it was like $17,000. How old was she? 26. She wasn't worth nothing else. Just give it. He said this. You see how they think. You see how they think. That's why this law needs to be changed. They need to be held accountable for what they do. People should be able to sue the police officer and the city. The police officer and the city. And stop handing us this here, oh, they need to be trained a little bit. You know what? We so tired of hearing it in every situation. It could be a school that done bust somebody upside the head. It could be anything. First thing they say is, oh, they should be trained. No, when you get any type of job like that, you should be trained anyway. Like, for real. I am so tired of these here police officers. These police officers that cannot fight. Want you to behave like them. They think that they're God. They have a tactic. If you ever notice, just listen to them. Shut up, sit down, skip back, come back. You know, why are you screaming? Why are the police screaming? Because the person is clearly doing everything that he says. But he's trying to make himself seem like this guy or this woman is not following his commands. So that's a tactic that they use. The screaming bit. The screaming thing, yeah. That's their tactic. The screaming thing. They know how to scream real good. Oh, stop it! Get it! You could be down. I seen the video the other day. I swear to God. I know y'all probably seen it was a high car chase. The police this was such a shame. It had to be like 999 police, right? One guy. They told him to get out the car. We cannot hear them. I'm just guessing. They told him to get out the car after he got, stopped or whatever. He couldn't go no further. He gets out the car, face first, head first. So now he's upside down. He's upside down, y'all. These police cars is all like barricaded him. In just in case he do something. And they're behind the the doors and all that stuff. They're like they're about to have a big old shootout. Now mind you, I just told you he's on his head. He's like on his head. As a matter of fact, the guy was kind of He was kind of eating a little belly or whatever because he was stuck. He literally was upside down for a minute. He was upside down for a minute. Until even he was trying to like shake himself loose because either his pants got stuck. No one even knows why he ain't even opened the door. But I do get why he didn't open the door because they probably just blasted him as soon as he opened the door because you know they're gonna start screaming, "Show your hands! Show your hands!" They're gonna just lose it. We already know what you do. We know. We already know. We already know what you do. Yes, this is tactic that police do. And like I said, they need to scratch this and put in the clause here that if you sit there and kill a civilian because you are crazy, you should be responsible. Personally responsible. Let me tell you a story real quick. I have family members that's in law enforcement in Jersey. Now, me and my husband and my brother was in Jersey. We was out there chilling. We was about to go home, but they had this place there that sells some fried fish, fried chicken, all that stuff. So we said, we're going to get some of this before we go home, and we're going to bring it on home. So we were ordering our food, me and my brother, right? So my husband stayed outside, right? So he was playing music, right? Like, it wasn't loud, but because we ain't got no speakers like that. So it was playing some music. So next thing I know, I see some red and blue lights going around, right? So I come running outside. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Right? So now my husband's off the car. The police is like right here to my husband. So I run over. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I ran over. So I said, yo, what's up? You're like, what's going on, right? So he was like, he being disrespectful. This is what the police is saying. He's being disrespectful. He said, I told him to turn the music off, and he acted like he didn't want to hear me. So I said, first of all, take your hand down on his face. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay? So now he goes like this. The officer is like this. So my husband's standing there, and I'm telling him to be quiet because this cop is here is tripping. He had a partner. The partner was standing there quiet as hell. He was just quiet. He was just quiet, like for real. So now I'm like, so what's the deal here? So what's going on? I said, your officer, do me a favor. I'm going to need you to back up just a little bit, like for real. Because my husband was against the car like this. So he couldn't move back. But I'm going to need that cop to move away from him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I need some room between y'all, right? Okay, I'm going to need that. So now he got his hand. I said, why you got your hands caught? Because I need to know your name. Right? So I need to know your name. So you need to take your hands down, like for real. So now people is driving by, calling his name, calling him all kinds of words. He said, what you doing now, officer, blah, blah, whatever his damn name was, right? So now I'm like, they still arguing now. My husband and him is still arguing. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, yo, chill, relax. I tell him, my husband, could you shut the hell up for real? Like, just shut the hell up. And the cop, I was like, yo, chill, what is you doing right now? You still coming up on him like that. Stand back. Like, what you doing? What is you doing? The music is off. I'm standing here. And he was like, no. So I was like, what you say? Now, mind you, when he said no, he looked at me and said no. Oh my goodness, y'all. The alcohol from the police officer just said, bam! And it hit me in my damn face. So I was like, you drunk? I said, you drinking? You drinking? And he was like, no, I said, bro, you is drunk. You are drunk. I know you drunk. I said, matter of fact, let me call my cousin because she's a sergeant. Yo, he was like, yo, who your cousin? So I said her name and shit. He was like, yo, what you gotta do that for? What you gotta do that for? So I'm like, swear to God, the cop was like, what you gotta do that for? And he was just like, I'm not giving him no ticket. I'm not giving him no ticket. He said, I'm a move. He said, yo, I'm just asking him to turn down the music. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But I still need to call my cousin. He was like, you don't need to call her. You don't need to call her. He was like, he said, I don't want him driving. So I was like, cool. My brother's like, this here. My brother's in shock. My brother's like, yo, my sister crazy. Like, he probably was going to his head. My sister crazy as hell, right? So my brother didn't even know what the hell to say. He was like, I ain't trying to go to jail. Nope. And he was looking at me like, you need to shut the hell up. And I was like, nah, later for that, I know my rights. And I was like, no. So he was like, you got your license on you? He said to me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, I got my license on me. And he was like, can you give it to me, please? And I was like, here you go. So he was like, I'm going to need him to get in the back seat and you to drive. So I was like, okay, no problem. And he was like, yo, why you had to get all upset? Dang, this is what he said. I swear to God on my life. He was like, why you getting all upset? Dang, wasn't even that serious. Like, he was like, here, y'all have a good night or what. I'm like, did this just happen? Yo, but let me tell you the funny part. I gave him my license. But it wasn't driver's. It was my identification card. He was so drunk, he didn't even realize I gave him my identification card. So as soon as they pulled off, because they was drunk. They was drunk. As soon as they pulled off, my husband got in the driver's seat, and I got in the car, and my brother. And my brother was shook. He was like, yo, if you do that type stuff again, yo, don't ever do that. I was like, bro, I'm just saying, like, you know, like, he was too close. I was just like, yo, I'm gonna need this much room between him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my rights. You know what I'm saying? I know my rights. I don't know how y'all do it over there in Jersey, but New York ain't feeling that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, get back, bro. Like, get back. Y'all, it's different over there in Jersey. Like, it's different. You know how New York is. We ain't give a damn. We need some room, bro. We gonna need this much room. Okay? So anyway, that was that. But this is what I'm saying. The tactics that they use, that this man, Mark Dow, walked. Today. He walked. And we saw the video. Just type in, unless y'all want me to put it up again, that Eric Azario and Mark Dow, y'all will see that this man, Eric, opened Mark's door. Well, he opened the door because he fell out of the door because he already done black. And they ain't gonna act like he gonna pick him up, drag him. They was I think it was two of them picking him up to put him in the car. So when he get to the hospital, he be like, I was trying to get him here. You know what I'm saying? I need to wait for it. Boy, bye. But that's what happened, y'all. He got off. Done with this. Like I said, they need to change. It's not going to change unless we, the people, black, brown, white, I don't give a damn what color you is, police officers need to take responsibility for what they do. Like, for real. Long as they don't take responsibility, all they saying in their mind, cut them a check. Cut their family a check. You know what I'm saying? You can have kids in the whole nine. Wife, everything. Just cut them a check. Because ain't nothing going to happen to them. You know what I'm saying? Nothing going to happen to them. Nothing. I guess Mark Dow just going to go back to work. After he done murdered a whole man. Yep. Anyway, y'all. I'm going to go. This just bothered me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And hit that like button and subscribe. Y'all let me know, like, you know, like, y'all seen the video. Talk to me. I had so many comments the other day. I put up a short. Man, y'all drove me crazy. Y'all was just like, y'all was saying some crazy stuff. Like, y'all was saying some stuff on there about, boy, y'all was going in on Biden. Y'all was going in. Hey, y'all kept it classy. Y'all was very, very respectful. I like that. I appreciate y'all being respectful on my channel. Y'all did not get disrespectful, but y'all was funny as hell. Like, I like y'all. Y'all was funny, y'all. Y'all had me dying. I was like, ooh, y'all need to stop. One person said, I'm gonna read off one person because it stayed in my head. He said, before you try to do things, not that I say that. I mean, that's yo, he was right. He's right. Yo, he was like, before you try to, like, you know, take care, whatever, he said, you need to get your son off crack. Like, I was like, So many people was hit. I was like, oh my goodness. It was one of my, oh my goodness. Y'all was going in. Y'all was going in on Biden. Y'all was doing it. I ain't listen. Y'all kept it classy. Y'all kept. Hey, I love it. I love it. I love the way y'all kept your comments classy. You know what I mean? Y'all didn't disrespect my channel, and I love it. I appreciate y'all what y'all did, y'all. But y'all come on now. Other things I'm putting up. Come on, y'all got mad opinions. Come and talk to me. All right, y'all. Hit that like button and subscribe. Ring that bell for me, please, please, please. Ring that bell. And I'm almost there, y'all. I'm trying. Let me get to like at least. I'm coming there. I'm coming there. I need 1,000, y'all. I need 1,000. Hit that like button and subscribe. I need that. I'm working so hard, like so hard, y'all. All right, y'all. Peace and enjoy your day. And I'm gonna finish being upset about this. All right, y'all. All right. My pen be tripping, right? My pen ain't even working, y'all. All right, y'all. Peace.